Have you ever been recording yourself for no good reason and found a bunch of poltergeists in the background? Yeah, I don't think these people have either. We're going to be debunking spooky TikToks. Let's get into it. That's gotta be fake though, right? That's gotta be fake. Let's see that again. Okay. She's really blocking it. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw there's strings across there. Dude, look. 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 Bro, no. Right there. It looks like there's like a rig here. It looks like a rig to me. That's my theory. That's my theory. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's real. My theory for this is I learned in a kitchen that if you put salt on frogs' legs, they'll actually dance. They'll actually dance, which is really creepy. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening here. Maybe putting salt on it and electrifies the neurons and it looks like it's going. Or, again, my default is always going to be rigged somehow. But let's look at it again. My theory is salt. That's just my theory. Whoa. Okay, what is this music though? Okay, let's see that again. Let's see that again. Roll tape. Okay, so right away to me it looks like two videos overlaid because there's like lines here that wouldn't be on a road over a car. If we were looking through a window, perhaps, but this kind of looks like CCTV footage. So I'm gonna guess that this is an overlaid video. Like, what is all this? You know, what is that? So that's my theory for this. It's two videos put together. That's what I think. That's just so, it's your emo friend. That's your emo friend. I find TikTok hard to believe because there's so much incredible content being made. I don't have TikTok, but I've seen a lot of stuff where you're wearing this outfit, then you're wearing that outfit, and the cuts that they make are very seamless. So that just looked like some emo girl. I don't know if we're still allowed to use the word emo. Abandoned hospital doesn't look so, yeah, that ain't abandoned. That's fresh, that's clean. All the lights are on. You got a parking lot. Already the premise, yeah, I'm not, it ain't abandoned. No. They're having a rave in there. What made that abandoned? Prove to me that was abandoned. Back when we caught a whole ass ghost on camera.
On camera.
That's your friend. Prove to me that that's a ghost. That's your friend. You're not even trying.
I know a lot of you have been asking about how I got this doll, so I'm going to tell you where we found her and how we got her home. We went on holiday to Spain and we were walking through a little plaza in a little village and some guy came.
Okay, this is again a situation where the whole thing is covered. The whole thing is covered, right? You know, you got a person down there, a little bit of fishing wire. Easy work. And it's so low quality. Like that's why fishing wire worked in the past, was low quality video can't conceive it. And when you compress these videos, you put them online, we can't conceive it, right?
This has been going on since like 8 o'clock this evening. We've actually put the doll in the car because things have got really strange.
Was she taking your whip for a ride? You put your car there. Don't tell me that the doll drove it out of the garage.
Oh my.
Wait.
There she is. Oh my.
Again, the head just moved like this toward the side of the seat that you could put your hand around and pull on.
Guys, this is just a quick update because I gotta get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open, and then I noticed this chair.
You noticed the cabinet before the chair? Fake.
And the refrigerator's been making a god-awful noise. It used to make
Now we're in the
another
past.
god-awful noise, like the fan bearings were screeching, and it was just such a loud whistle. Sometimes I'd just unplug it. But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in, and it would stop doing it. But now it's making this, whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move.
TikTok don't know how to do horror. I'm announcing that.
That's the first time that's happened since the last time. Okay, it's got to be a bit boring, but I wasn't moving.
YouTube videos are so much
Look at
better.
that.
It's my first time watching
It's
TikTok
closed,
horror.
and there's nothing on the edge. There's nothing on the edge that would, like here on this edge, that would
Yeah, it ain't on the edge.
push it out.
You got a string on the knob or something. I just don't believe you.
And there's the magnet clip.
It wasn't closed that hard.
La maniglia. Bravo. Porca vacca. Brava. Oh, porca miseria. Ok. Brava. Bravissima. Stai giocando? Bravissima. Brava.
Okay, here's the thing. I think this is fake because
Seria.
there is a wall here. Now, if it were me doing this, I would sit down there, do the handle stuff. When he walks in, I'd run by, because he very slowly and very close up checks out the room. Very close up, so you wouldn't see your friend leaving. That's my theory.
Ok. Brava. Bravissima. Stai giocando? Bravissima.
Like, we ain't
Brava.
seen nothing. We ain't seen no proof.
Almeno capisco che magari ti stai divertendo, cosa dici? Eh? Mi?
And he was laughing. He wasn't scared. Okay, what do we got here? We got girls screaming. Brace yourself.
Mi?
Lee, you alright?
That's your f***ing friend. That's your friend. That's your friend. I love how people just have creepy emo friends, creepy Victorian style friends, and they're like, yo. Pretend you're a ghost. You don't even gotta do nothing. Just pretend. It's TikTok, man. Everyone's gonna believe it. People will believe whatever you want on TikTok. I swear to God.
What's that? Up there! I told you! I told you I seen something!
Again, very clever, very, very good TikTok transitions. It was almost seamless. I think that's what it was.
Quickly! No! I bet I don't even know. What's this? See? What'd I say? Oh my god. What'd I say? It's gone! No, shush. No. No!
Strange experiences with scammers caught on camera. In this video, two women are shown on the aircraft while one adjusts a massive fake pregnant stomach. The woman beside her quickly calls her out for it, but she tells her to mind her business, that it doesn't concern her.
Why does this matter to you? This doesn't affect you literally at all.
The woman becomes increasingly
I don't know what's going on, but this is incredibly fake. They wouldn't let a woman like that on the plane if she were pregnant. You cannot fly in your 9th trimester.
irate as a steward comes to escort the pregnancy scammer to first class.
She's not pregnant. She's not pregnant.
Look at these people. Does she not look like an airline stewardess? I think they're just having fun. I think they're
Listen
funny.
to her, but as the man,
Look, no. Do not look. Do not. It's trying to take my clothes off on the flight.
the movement causes the belly to fall loose, exposing her scam. The steward allows the woman who caught the scammer to move to first class, leaving the scammer alone in her seat.
How is it even creepy? What the TikTok, man?
What's wrong?
Bad actor. Terrible read, Velma. Terrible acting. What? It's be ridiculous. Okay, so he's walking through. Oh, how embarrassing. Let's check that out real quick, real slow. It just went like in front of his leg. He was really pushing it far away. I don't know if on purpose or what, but like, dude, that ain't ghosts. That ain't ghosts. It's like, hope nobody noticed how much of an idiot I am. Hope nobody noticed. Sounds like they're laughing, like they know what's up.
Something happened over there. There's the trees.
Okay, what was that? Okay, we're going in. See, this is something you can do on YouTube that you can't do on TikTok. Let's watch it at half speed. Look, it's a guy. Look, head, body, 2 legs, holding something. Very clearly. I want an actually genuinely creepy one. Show me something that I can't say anything about. They're so dark and pixely. It could be anything. I don't even know what's going on here. I hear a car. Looks like your drunk friend being an idiot. It's just your drunk friend being an idiot. Like, is this supposed to be something?
I'm just gonna Alright, I live alone again, and, I hear what sounds like crying coming from the basement. I got a deadbolt for the basement after the last occurrence down there, but I even called the police. They found wet footprints down there when I let them down there, so I don't know what to... Alright, let's just...
I don't see the deadbolt, do you? If you truly believe this, you would not go down there alone. You'd put a GoPro down there when your friends are there.
Hello? 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 Is anyone down here? Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop?
That could have been nothing.
The deliberate attempt to contact the spirit of a deceased person is known as a seance.
Hey.
But I have a skill you might like.
What the
Want to try it? Chee-hee, 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 chee-hee.
Okay, there's so much bass. It could be creepy at first if you don't think about it at all, but A, why are you filming yourself in bed? Why? Especially with somebody else there. It's just a weird thing to do. The second one is the sound. These are studio headphones, and the sound was incredibly bassy and rich, and your iPhone ain't doing that. Your Samsung ain't doing that. The third thing is that speaker would say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." That's what mine says to me. Debunked.